Hi folks, this is Dan Abbott. I teach at Southern Community College. This is a video to show students in my classes how to download and install SolidWorks, the academic version of SolidWorks. If you go to your home page in Brightspace in the class you're taking, there'll be an announcement called Downloading the Student Version of SolidWorks, and it will give you instructions on how to do that. It also tells you I've got 60 licenses. You cannot share this information with anyone else. If somebody else in the school as a student is interested in having a copy downloaded themselves, make sure they contact me. On the home page of your Brightspace class announcements, there is an announcement called Downloading the Student Version of SolidWorks. That is not the number. The number will actually be more complete, and we'll give that to you so that you can do this. You pick academic version. It opens up the community, to call this community download instructions. Put your name here. Just putting my name, so don't put my name. And then the email address, and this is my email address. And then over here, you're going to select student. Now, once you've done that, come down here and indicate that you already have a serial number beginning with 9020, because I'll be providing that for you. You're going to download the 2026 version of SolidWorks, not the 2025. Do a request download. It's now doing the download. Oh, I'm sorry. First you have to accept and continue. Then it's starting the process once you pick the download button. You can see it up here. Takes a little while to download, actually not really very long. Once it's completely downloaded, open up the folder where it is, double click on it, and then go through the process. Now I'm going to pause this because this does take a little while, but I'll show you what's happening as we go along. You'll get a little pop-up, WinZip self-extractor. Don't run WinZip, just unzip. Don't bother to browse someplace. Just put it wherever it wants to put it, which is going to be in the C drive. Unless you have somewhere else you'd like to have it installed, but probably you don't. So just do that. Overwrite whatever if you've got one already there. Now, once you install this, any earlier version you might have will no longer work. So you pick OK. Now it's going to do that. It'll ask you, do you want to allow the app to make changes? I'm going to say yes. Then it's going to come up and say a Windows reboot is pending. That is incorrect. It does that every time. I don't know why it does it, but you're just going to continue the installation. I used to actually reboot every time. Specify the type of installation. I want to install it on this computer. So I'm going to pick that, or you're going to pick that. It's going to go through, connect to SolidWorks. Now in my case, because I already had 2026 Service Pack 2.0 on here, it's just going to do an update. But what you want to do here is this. By default, it's going to install everything we got with Premium. That is a very, very large install. And not only is it a large install, but it often creates problems because certain of these elements, mostly SolidWorks electrical, can cause a problem on the install. So before you go any further than this page, go to Change. And what you want to do is say you want SolidWorks design. You don't need Flow Simulator. You don't need plastics. You don't need simulation, and you don't need motion. Now, you might want them. If you want them, then go ahead. You could also add, I mean, this knows how I did my original installation, so that's why this is not highlighted here. But by default, all of these are going to be possibilities, and you don't need any of these things. So make sure you clear it out. So the only thing you're really installing is SolidWorks Design, and that's all you're going to need from this class. You go back here, and now you go to I accept the terms, and then you're going to do a download and install. So you select this button, and it's going to go through this process right here. So you're just going to follow it through. It will ask you for that serial number. See, for that serial number, you have to put it in exactly as it appears. So I will provide that to you in class so that you can do that. I'm not including it on the video because I'm going to put this video on my YouTube channel, and I don't want everybody in the world downloading our student version. So once it's all done, then you should be able to use the software. If you have any problems, let me know. There are some resources on our home page that, yeah, there are some resources here as well because there's no technical support provided for you or for me when we do this. But there is a forum here where you can ask questions, so you can link to that. There are also some technical frequently asked questions, system requirements in case your computer can't handle it. There are some tutorials on YouTube, and then there's a knowledge base. So you've got access to a number of resources here, and I'm not sure what that, oh, yeah, that's probably left over from last year. I won't be linking that on your homepage. It does tell you the first time you'll be asked to make two choices, and it says we'll be using inches and millimeters in the class, but always use the ANSI drafting standard for drawing, which means the first time you start SolidWorks, you'll have to identify your default. Now that can always be changed. So if you want to work in inches, you can pick inches, but a lot of what we do in this class will be in metric. But no matter what we do, we're going to use the ANSI drafting standard. So let me know in class if there's anything that you want to talk to me about this, if you have any problems. And we're looking forward to this semester.